Hey guys, what's up? It's Looney TNT. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. Today is going to be a little bit different of a video. I've been watching ASMONGOLD for a real long time, and I've recently just this last the few days, maybe last week, there was a few videos that I watched that just really made me mad, and I wanted to talk about that a little bit today. So I was watching the videos of him reacting to some lore of the of World of Warcraft. Two of them, particular, were the dragon aspects and the Lei Shin for the Thunder King. I watched those two videos and I became really mad. And the reason for that is because why didn't anybody tell us? So I'm a player that thought Wrath of the Lich King was amazing, and it's not so much. Listen, there was some bad points. I think in ICC I was rating on like 4 or 5 characters and like multiple difficulties in multiple like 10-man 25. It was crazy, right? But I did enjoy it. I did enjoy going in there rating, trying to play all these different classes. But the one thing that really was awesome for me, because I don't read the quests, I don't do that stuff. What I like to do is I like to level up in game and do what I need to do. Wrath of the Lich King showed me the Lich King, like through dungeons, through everything. It was always that build up to the Lich King. So I understood who the Lich King was. I understood the story of the Lich King. It was exciting when I got to fight the Lich King. And like I said, I didn't have to get a book or anything like that to understand who the Lich King was. I didn't play Warcraft 3, and I didn't learn all of those things that some players got access to. But I thought, well, that's the best villain they've ever had. That's it. They're done. They don't have any more villains, right? And then I'm watching Asmongold watch these videos. And then you're watching me talk about me watching Asmongold watching. It is the way it is, right? We're kind of like that time aspect, But I'm watching these videos and I'm like, how did they drop the ball this much? I'm sure there's some sort of story somewhere in the game that explains a little bit about it. But like Lei Shin, for example, the story and the way that they presented it in the video that he was watching, that could have been an in-game boss. His picture could have been on the front of the box, and he could have been the last boss of the expansion if they played it right. It was that good. And then to find out that some of the characters that were in the story were in the dungeon, I had no clue. I had zero clue. So it was just, I'm mad. How could World of Warcraft have so many great characters, and some of them, some of their stories are weird, right? But a majority of them have really great stories that are packed behind books and all this other stuff. Why don't they show us this in the game? If they showed us even half of that story, I think it would have been so much better for the game. And like I said, I don't read the quests, I don't do that stuff, I'm not into that stuff, but the Lich King was developed really well for someone like me. He was in the dungeons. We were always building up to him in some sort of way. And it wasn't pushed on us, but it was there. We knew he was there. We knew he was the guy. We knew. I like to look at the box and see a boss and know that guy's going to be the last boss. That's just kind of me. Illidan. And I know that technically they weren't the last boss, but they were kind of the main characters of the boss, right? I know there was extra raids. Sunwell, for example, for Illidan, and Ruby Sanctum for, Wrath of the Lich King. I get that, but man, it was, and I was watching them talking about the aspects a little bit, and you know, my character's going AFK. I get it, but the aspects are so cool too. I didn't realize the dragons had so much of a story. Like, if they just focused a little bit more on casual gameplay that introduces us to, you know, different aspects, and we learn the stories of the aspects, I think it would be way better than them forgetting about that and just adding a raid with like these super like heavy lore bosses that we don't know anything about unless we read a book. I want to see some stuff in the game. That's what the stuff that I want to see. So 10.0, please, Blizzard, take what you have and explain it a little bit better to people that are in the game. I think that would help out. I think that would help out World of Warcraft so much. You know, I know there's stuff that needs to be worked on with, you know, all the systems and stuff we've been having haven't been the best systems. But if you give us a good story, it makes it a little bit easier to deal with. If you give us a bad story and bad systems, it's almost unbearable, as you can tell with your sub numbers, right? So I hope we get to explore the stories of the aspects, if that is the next expansion, Dragonflight or whatever, who knows, right? But if that is, I didn't understand until watching this, we can have so much more. Like, people talk about Final Fantasy story, you know, and that's cool. I'm not a Final Fantasy guy. If you are, that's awesome. I hope you enjoy the game. Remember, we can play all games, you know. Everybody can play a little bit of everything. But everybody talks about Final Fantasy story. Oh, the story's so good. The story's this, the story's that. I always thought, well, World of Warcraft is just about killing bosses. You know, we have some story. We have some guys that, you know, that we know about, and it's kind of cool. You know, the Lich King, you know, is a one-off. Well, he wasn't. We actually have a lot of cool characters. We actually have a lot of cool story, except in World of Warcraft, it's not told. Why? I'm not sure. But I hope they get back to that. I hope they can not even get back to it, because they didn't really. Well, they didn't. I believe they did good in Lich King, you know, pushing the Lich King. But man, I'm excited. I'm excited about the new expansion. I'm not sure if I'm excited about the systems and all that other stuff, but I'm excited to see if they are willing to do better. I really want to see if they're willing to do better. We always hear it, you know, that we're sorry about this, you know, we're going to do better than this, but you know, we'll see if they mean it this time, you know. It's you know, I pay $15 a month. I feel like I'm having $15 a month worth of fun on the game at the moment. And you know, we're going to see if they can bring out a story. Please bring us a story. The cinematic, when they do cinematics, it is amazing. Like, so I don't know if you guys remember the Warlords of Draenor cinematic. I showed that to my wife. I was calling my buddy. I was like, "Did you see it?" You know, it pumped me up. You know, I want to see something like that. I want to see something that pumps me up, because they always do a good job. Even the BFA one, I know BFA was kind of a, you know, a bad topic for a lot of players, but even the BFA one, when Sylvanas, you know, she for the Horde, you know, she goes down there and like Banshee form. That, you know, that was exciting, you know, and I think they do a great job when they do it. You know, it's just they do it once every 6 months or something. You know, give us some more. You know, I don't know. All right, guys, that's about it. I just wanted to make this video. It was I watched a few of those videos of ASMONGOLD, and I was just mad, and I was like, Blizzard, what are you guys doing? You know, it's like, come on. But that's it. Like, favorite, share, subscribe, do all that other stuff. And hopefully you guys are enjoying the games you guys are playing. a lot of games. A lot of games to play right now. So do your best and, try not to pay. Don't worry about those pay to win guys. It is what it is. Just do what you do and, don't let them get to you. All right, guys. Talk with you guys again soon.